Casey here, creator of Hot Mom's Lifestyle with a Z. We're going to talk about something that most weight loss coaches never talk about. And I've got a huge announcement to make. Holy shit. I've been honestly holding back for 2 days. Some of you know from my story, if you're on my email list, I told some of you. But those of you in the free group, those of you here now, let me just say, it's like the walls are down. Those of you who don't know me, yeah, we may ramble for a minute, but here's the deal. I have a total hysterectomy, almost be 40 this year. The 40? So 39 or 40? Can't remember for one of those. I had two under two, basically. 2 boys. C-section. I lost one in between. My childhood's very colorful. Very cool. I think that's why I'm so motherfucking funny, because they say, thank you. I like you're so funny. And it's hard to choose that versus homicide, because I have definitely been suicidal as well. Crazy shit. Yeah. Taking all stuff. And yeah, we've got some stories here, but we're not going to talk about all that today. We're not going to talk about all that today, because I know you're watching my shit because you like my content, but honestly, you're here to get unstuck, right? Just comment below and say unstuck if you're ready. Don't worry. I don't think it does anything. Just literally comment unstuck. Comment who feels stuck. You can say me. Let me know. At this point, I don't want to get emotional. I've cried too much. I just can't tell you how good this feels. I can't tell you how good this feels. If you've been reading my shit, who's been reading my posts lately? I've been writing motherfucking books on the internet. I've been writing books on the internet, and it has felt so fucking good, and it's resonated. It's hitting with you, and a lot of you have DMing me. It's like you know me. It's like you watching me. It's like you're in my head. And the truth is, it's soul speak. It's just I channel. And honestly, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? I have a weight loss offer. I help women. Women come to me like you usually find me when you're tired of struggling. You usually find me when you're ready to walk through this portal of new way. Women find me when they're awakening. And I had one in the DM, and she was like, I feel like I'm in a midlife crisis. I'm like, this is a midlife awakening. She was like, oh, fuck, I love that. Yeah. It's an awakening. So people usually find me when they're in this space and they're so ready for a new way. And so the clickbait is I help women lose weight without cardio. And that is very true. It's boring, right? I think that's boring. Do you think that's boring? Yes or no? Is lose weight without cardio boring? Yes or no? Just let me know. Oh, let me actually turn on so I can see your chat, see your comments. I still want to see your comments. But yeah, let me know, because this is fully one of those things where I'm not talking at you. We're engaging today. He said, oh, see, I just saw you know what I even said. What did I even ask? What did I say? You ready to get unstuck? Is that what I asked? Yeah. Here's the deal. We're going to talk about something that I don't know if you've ever put 2 and 2 together with your weight, but here's the deal. I've helped over 3,000 women, multi 7 figures. I've been doing this for 15 years, but I made the 7 figures, which we're going to talk about. Not really, but it goes all into your weight loss, and it goes all into why you're stuck, and we're going to help you get unstuck tonight. Are you down? Are you really down? Are you ready? So I've been doing this for 15 years. What do you say I've been doing this? I'm a professional fitness model. I've been in magazines, all that fun stuff, but I've struggled my ass off. What you see now, even the girl on the phone goes, you grew up though, like your mom and dad had money, right? And I go, wow, I don't know where you thought, like, where'd you get that from? My mom grew up in the projects. Like my dad worked at the county, like, and then he was like laid off, and I told her some more things. She goes, oh, what? Oh shit. I'm like, yeah, she just joined. So she didn't know like the story of Casey. And that's why I'm so excited to write my book this year, because I don't think a lot of people know. I think people see me and they see like big titties and confident and this little white girl. And I don't know, people say that I make it look easy. That's really cool. I'll make it look easy. And that's why I'm here, because it hasn't been easy. But when I looked into this thing that we're going to talk about tonight, it got way easier. And so 15 years, I got into holistic health. I started as a nurse, and I got my whole story like on a podcast somewhere if you want to fucking hear it, but probably not. This is about you, and I want to make it think about us. But I was very into health and all that, and I don't know how it happened. I'm not going to go into it. Here's the deal. I turned into a trainer and shit, started helping people get healthy. Healer by nature, loved it, loved helping people up personal growth. But where's my personal growth junkies at? Like, where's the personal growth junkies? The motherfucking seekers up in this bitch? Drop it down in the chat. Me, that was me. Always in the psychology books, always in the fucking dream dictionary. Like, where's the spiritual bitches? Holler, where's the crystal hose? Let's go. Yeah. And I even grew up Southern Baptist. It's crazy, right? Girl, listen. You ain't ugly, you broke, okay? And if you look back in my pictures, and let's not even talk about my eyebrows last year. Lord, I had the motherfucking caterpillar. They look like a damn caterpillar on my eye, black caterpillar. And I went to this girl I had microblading, and then I was like, fuck this, I want tattoo. And she did pretty good the first time, but I went back the second time, and I don't know if she had a bad day or what. This bitch had like black Sharpie, and it made like caterpillars. And I remember doing this thing with the beauty broker, and I was like, help. I want my titties redone, all this stuff. And I've got some scar stuff. I've got some acne stuff. Like those of you watching me on Zoom and Facebook, I got like filters on. Okay. This is like some makeup. I need BBL. I'm overdue for like lasers. I don't have my fingernails on. So, I'm real. I'm fucking human. And I have little small hairs on my nipples that I have to shave now. They're black. That's crazy, right? And I have nice boobs. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I do have total hysterectomy. And yeah, we did the hormones and stuff. But you're like, why are you telling me this? Here's the deal. I've been in help a long time. 15 years. And I struggled my ass off. I struggled my ass off helping people get healthy, lose weight, no diabetes, fucking no more, like all this stuff. And I struggled to make I think I was struggling to make 50 grand a year. 2000, when did I start making six figures? I think I started making six figures because I came from scarcity, like really small town vibe, lots and lots of money, scarcity, never enough. Money was bad, all that stuff. So I think, money to me was just always people that had money were better than me. It was one of those things I always wanted and wish I had. And I used to laugh and say, I thought money would fix everything. Anybody else feel like weight, if you could just lose the weight, it'd fix everything? Or if you could just have money, it would fix everything? That was totally me. And I actually felt like people with money were so different than me. I did. I was like, they're just not like me. Like and what it was, I was just so unworthy. I felt so unworthy. And unworthy is like this hype mainstream word. It just felt like I wasn't as good as they were. I felt like they were better than me deep down. I don't know why. And I was like a confident chick, like from the country, like we're very indifferent, like we're country people kind of thing. But it was weird. It was really weird. And I'm trying not to go way off the thing, but I think I'm just going to say fuck it and not give a shit if I go off or not, because it's my show and you can just come on and off if you like it or not. I think I'm going to be very entertaining. I think I'm already very fucking entertaining. I'm entertaining myself. It's a party for one, but you're going to get the transmission here. Promise. I have great intentions. And the thing we're going to talk about tonight, holy shit, and I'm going to get there, but it's just important that we talk about these motherfucking things for context. Let's just take a deep breath. So I made those millions. I made the millions there in the end. I struggled my ass off for a good 8 years. 2008 when I became a trainer until 2019. I was making 20 grand. I think there at 2019, I was making about 20K, 15 to 20K a month. And now all this shit was out the mud. And if you don't know what that means, it's like ghetto terms for I did it. I didn't marry into money. I did not marry into money. People think he's rich, but I can't explain how not rich he was when I met him. He's just really hot and he was an athlete. And he treated me very well. We're going to talk about him in the book, but not right now. Don't even get me started on Skip, Lord Jesus. I get hot and bothered. We'll talk about libido too, you know what I'm saying? Not tonight, but what I'm going to talk about tonight, it's going to help your libido big time. You be splashing, girl. You be splashing. Who wants to splash? We're just fucking we all. But seriously, I made those millions within the last 2020 to 2020. I hit it very quickly. Motherfuckers, I hit it very quickly. Within 2 or 3 years. Like how? What changed, Casey? And if you look back and you're on the clock, because I'm not a fake bitch. I've posted since 2000 and you came out, 2020, 2005? 2000, I don't know what my first YouTube video was, but I've shared my journey with y'all since day one. You can look back, acne face Casey, busted Casey, caterpillar eyebrow Casey, horrible, tired Casey, new mom Casey, pregnant Casey. I have so been there the whole ride with you. You can just go look on YouTube and find my old shit. Those of you that are in some of my old courses, like vintage Casey is there. She's there. She's still here. But what changed? I was so unhealthy. I was going to every naturopath. That I did not have money for. I'll never forget. I was barely working at this gym, barely making, I swear, like $500-600 a week or something like that. Yeah. And I remember literally spending all that in one visit to the holistic doctor. Seriously, because we lived in a free house. Basically, it was his grandma's old broken down house. When every time it would rain, the basement would flood. We'd get these big cricket grasshopper things. We didn't have any locks on the door, no blinds on the windows. And the furniture was from, I guess, his grandmother. I don't know. We're just poor as shit. It was a scarcity mindset, right? So all my money was going to this holistic doctor. I've always put all my money into health. It was just always a big thing for me because I was always sick. There was always something wrong. My mom was always like a hypochondriac. So I was like, am I a hypochondriac? But I was really always sick. Always had UTIs. I always had skin issues, low energy. I always got sick every month. It was like I would get a cold. Every time my period would happen, which takes about 80% of your immune system, I would get sick. And I was just always sick. I had candida. I had gut issues. Oh, I had amalgam in my mouth. Like I had what do you call it? The poisoning, fucking high metal. What do you call call that? Like heavy metal stuff, like everything. It's crazy how toxic my body was. And I was always sick. So I just really dove into how can I get better? And I would spend all my money doing that. And I did that for years. I did that for years. I did every diet known to motherfucking man. I did every diet. I did the blood type diet. I did every type of diet known to man. I would binge eat. I would do all these things. Holy shit. And then I found which was like, if you have control issues, sign up for a competition because it'll pay off big time. I had so many compensatory, I had so much trauma. It was like trauma and control issues. You're a pro. Congratulations. You're a professional competitor bodybuilder. It's crazy. This was in my late 20s, early 20s, late 20s. I can't remember. No kids. Didn't want kids. To me, kids were like the equivalent of no success. Like and of course, coming up the way I did, my mom actually told me that kids ruin your life. So I was like, great, then I won't have kids. Just simple. I'd rather have money and be rich and all this stuff. I thought kids just weren't part of it. And then women would say, your body goes to shit, your life goes to shit when you have kids, all that. Like, it's just the thing with menopause. I'm so tired of hearing bitches talk about menopause this and menopause that. I'm like, I have a total hysterectomy. Total fucking hysterectomy. And don't even give me that age bullshit either. You can go clear some shit out your cells. You can go clear your trauma because a lot of y'all is not really the age that's gotten you. It's your compounded trauma and lived experiences that you don't know how to sit with, and you don't know how to get out of your body. Let's not get it twisted. Yeah, and I will do that a lot. I will definitely hold the mirror up and give the truth. I'm a truth teller. So that doesn't, people don't like that, but it will set you motherfucking free. So a lot of people actually like working with me because I do tell the truth. And we do it in a way that's very empowering. I used to lead with shame because I had so much shame in me, and I would get angry. And it was like I was taking out all of my things about my mom onto weak women. Yeah, it's crazy. Even though I want to help them, but it was like I focused on them because it was like deep down subconscious, like, my fucking mom was weird. We're done with that now. It's crazy shit. And I actually put that inside of my Hot Moms Mastermind, which is called the Mommy Diet. So if you have thyroid issues means you got mother wounds. I love my mommy. My mommy's the best one. Okay. Is that why you have no boundaries? Is that why you're sick? Is that why your body's not working right? Let's work together. DM me Hot Moms. I'll send it to you. It's $1. Seriously. Yeah. So I struggled my ass off for 8 or 9 years until I didn't. You're like, what'd you do? And I put all this in a masterclass. Okay. And if you want that masterclass and you've really never seen that masterclass, go treat yourself. It's 14 minutes. And I go through a little bit of my story, 14 minutes. And I tell you like the one thing. And the one thing is that I healed my trauma. I increased my calories. I did fix my hormones, and I had severe adrenal fatigue from survival programming. We're going to talk about tonight. It has to do with money. It's crazy. And I don't ever talk about this. And it's not because I'm withholding from you. It's because I just don't think about it. I don't talk about it. It's not something that we talk about all the time. So there you go. But yeah, I struggled for many years. And 2019, I found out about money trauma. I found out about money trauma. And when I started doing work around money, my life changed. My life. And now previously, on the real world, I was going to Reiki people, all the doctors, every doctor known to be man, Western, Eastern, humming, spiritual teachers, every hands-on. Girl, we did all the weird shit, everything. I did do ayahuasca then. I did get introduced to it, but I said no to it. But I probably should have done it then. I did everything. 2019 rolls around. Here I was, a spiritual gal. I do all this stuff. I'm doing spiritual stuff. I journal. I meditate. I couldn't understand why it was still so hard. Here I was. I felt like I couldn't spend the time with my kids I wanted to. I remember crying. I could hear the nanny downstairs with my baby, and I would just cry because I was like up in the office, and it was like I had to work. I felt like I had to work. And I just remember feeling, fuck this. I've done all this work, and like, why? Meanwhile, this girl's up here, not even as talented, and she's making $2 million, and I would consider her like not even in that good. Y'all ever do that? This was totally the thing I was in. It was the woe is me, the victim. I'm working so hard. I'm struggling. I'm stuck. You know, the thing. 2019 rolls around. I find out about trauma around money. I started diving in, and I was like, this feels different than I've ever felt. All the Reiki, all the doctors, the holistic doctors, the naturopaths, like this felt different to me in my body. I felt these instant shifts. And you know what it's like. You know what it's like when you feel these instantaneous like paradigm shifts. Like when you hear something that resonates, you're like, that changed it changes your life literally in just one instance because something triggers the perception shift. Hi. So that happened. So this was happening, and I was like, holy shit, this feels different. Like all the personal growth I've done, the therapy, the Reiki, like right now sitting with and hearing about this money trauma, like shit was shifting, changing. I couldn't understand it, but I felt so much better quickly. Like I'm talking, when I say instantaneous, it was like instant. And this is why when women work with me, every one of them, they're like, Casey, the moment I logged in, it's like my life all started to change. And I'm like, what? They start doing my courses, the Reset Restore, the Confident Woman, the Boundaries course, Drop the Fucking Weight Struggle. And they're like, Casey, like within a day, this shifted and this shifted. I'm like, yeah, you sound better. Like your energy picks up. It's crazy. Like, hang on, this is where it's coming through. So I started doing this work and went, wow. And it just, something's feeling good. You're like, I'm doing more of this. And what's cool is for the first time, I could see the result. I could feel the shift and see an immediate result. This was unheard of. Mind you, I'd been struggling for 8 years before. All of a sudden doing this new work around money and money trauma. And it was trauma. And it was a struggle. It was a money struggle stuff. So I started doing all this money work and trauma. Honestly, it was a mix of understanding trauma and not, oh, you had a bad childhood trauma. It was more of what didn't happen to you and increasing awareness. And everybody thinks healing your trauma is like crying in a corner. And I tell them, like, that's fucking called depression. That's living through your past and revisiting all that. That's called depression. Now, we can do that, but that's not ultimately what healing trauma is. Awareness. It's increasing your awareness, your emotional intelligence, and understanding how to be there for yourself because you understand yourself better. And it's to be able to experience joy, trauma work, because trauma is literally cock blocking your success. The reason why you're stuck right now is because you have. Don't believe me? Let's just practice. Hey, here's a link. Sign up. What was your beliefs? It may not work. It costs money. I don't have money. All the fear, right? Because of past experiences. That's trauma. Because I know this shit changes your life if you're open and it gets to be easy, real easy. This is why we don't do traditional, we don't do diets. We don't do anything the way you're supposed to do it. And that's why it works. Everything's in alignment with your natural body's intelligence, but nobody teaches, hey, tap into your body's intelligence. Who teaches that shit? Here's the how. Here's how to quantum fucking leap. Your weight loss issues, they're water under the bridge. What do you want next? You're like, whoa, can you handle it? Is your nervous system prepared for that? Because in the past, you've always just fallen off the wagon and failed and failed. And now it's like you're so beat down, you don't believe in yourself, you don't trust yourself. So yeah, this girl telling me something I don't really trust. I'm skeptical, I'm busy, I got stuff going on. It's just not a good time. Bullshit. You're scared of yourself. You're scared of the thing that you really want, you're scared of it. So you rather stay in the comfort zone. And the old familiar, even though it's not comfortable. It's crazy, right? So that's trauma. That's a dead giveaway. There's trauma there because you're not feeling, you're thinking, you're reactive, right? No judgment. It is what it is. I still have it. As I'm expanding now, and these old things will come up and I'll be like, what the fuck? Is this self-doubt creeps in? These old voices, it's like just this shit talking. It's just like this negative shit talking in your head and your body. And that's just old stuff, which is fine. We talked about this morning on the live. It's trying to protect us. I get it. But if you don't know how to regulate, you don't know what to do with that, you don't know how to access new codes, new frequencies, new ways of thinking, you're shit out of luck. That's why they say you are who you hang out with. Hey, you want to be a millionaire? Go hang out with millionaires. You're like, who the fuck are half millionaires, right? Same thing with health. If you want to be healthy and happy and hot with ease, go hang out with other women who are choosing to do the same thing. Don't be doing programs with struggling ass ladies and they're just trying to hang on and do a diet. They're just trying to stay motivated. That shit's not gonna last. Like, when are you gonna grow up and realize that's not emotionally mature? No judge, but it is very emotionally immature to think that you're gonna be successful doing the same shit you've always done. You gotta hang around women who are doing the motherfucking thing. And it's real easy for me. Ask any of my clients. And when you get around me, you do the work in hot modes, that's right. It gets to be really easy for you. They on the call. So let's get to it. Here's the deal. What if money, just be open here. Are you open? Yes or no? If you want results, you gotta be open. So put yes if you're open. Put no if you're not. And you could put F off if you don't even want to answer. I'll wait. What if money? This is crazy. If somebody told me this back in the day, I would have been like, I was so sick, struggling. I was 27% body fat. Y'all, I was supposed to be like 14% body fat. Yes, open. And your profile says that. Mind your life heart fully. I love that. I was struggling so hard. I remember going to the gym, crying, sitting there, just listening to all the personal growth books. There's got to be a trick here. There's got to be something I'm missing. There's got to be something I'm not doing. I just remember struggling. What am I not doing? What am I missing? I was showing up to the fucking gym. I'm eating the fucking food. I'm doing everything everybody else is doing, and I am not getting results. It just poured salt in my wound of already not good enough. Not enough. This was my whole undercurrent of my whole life. Just not good enough. Not enough. Not good enough. Not enough money. Not enough results. Not good enough to have the results. Fuck. Always second place kind of thing. Horrible. Sucked ass. So at that moment, if somebody would have come to me, and it's because I understand what I'm about to tell you, and you may be open to it, you may not, but whatever. But I can emphasize, with you. If somebody sat down and said, Casey, I know you're trying to get jacked and I know you're trying to get your abs to come in and shit, and it's not working, but I really need you to focus on your money. If you'll just work on your money frequency and your money trauma, you'll get your body. I'd have been like, tell me more. Because I like money. Do you like money? Who likes money? Yes. Do you like money? Who likes money? Say, I like money. Because I did like money. I always chased opportunity. It just seemed like I never had enough. And it always was the reason why I had to say no to things. It was crazy. I had to say no to things because of money. Anybody else? Who here has wanted to work with me and you had to say no because of money? And that's why you're going to love the Hot Moms Mastermind. Did you know? I just made it easy for you. Totally made it. Anybody can afford it. And you can sign up for yourself. If you want in, DM me Hot Moms. But yeah, it's money. So what do I mean about money and weight loss? Here's what I mean. If you find yourself trying to control everything with your weight loss and you're obsessed with calories and what you're doing for workouts and you're just really hanging on tightly to the outcome, you are just really struggling. It's just like a struggle. There's never enough. It's always in your back of your mind, like you can't rest kind of thing. It's scarcity. It's from a dysregulated nervous system, but it's actually scarcity energy. Scarcity energy. It's force. It's not trust and flow and supportive. And I was like, okay, so because all money is about your ability to receive love and receive, not everybody. Some people can fucking have money. I'm talking to like heart-centered women. Because when I did this, it worked for me and I know it's worked for so many other people. I'm sharing it. And it's like today, this lady I was talking to, she goes, by the way, I made $53,000 extra dollars this year because I took the Hot Moms Mastermind. I have a whole entire money section on my testimonial page where women come in and lose weight, but they make more money. It's directly related with each other when you want it to be. Some people could give a shit and some people do already have the money and they're just not healthy. But deep down, it's about a receiving thing. There's always something to it. There's always something to it because it's receiving. And I used to think receiving was receiving gifts and compliments, but really receiving is, can you celebrate yourself? Receiving is, can you spend time with yourself? Do you like being with yourself? Yes, can you receive a compliment? But it really is about celebrating yourself. And it's about this, getting results without the struggle, like getting the weight loss results. And it's not hard anymore. Can you receive that? Freaks you out, right? Same thing right now. We just walked up and you just start all of a sudden making $10K a month. All of a sudden out of nowhere, $100,000 per month out of nowhere. No strings attached. Could you just receive that? It'd be weird, wouldn't it? You'd probably like freak out, whatever. Some of you are like, hell no, I'm ready. Be careful what you wish for because as scared as you are about making big moves, it's just as scary to have what you want. And if you don't think I'm right, this is why you're not where you want to be because you're scared of having it. And when you're scared of having it on a subconscious level, you're going to block it. You're going to block it and be stuck. This is why the work we do in Hot Moms is so powerful. It goes beyond the mindset. It goes into the emotional body, deep in the emotional body, deep within the subconscious, deep in the external things that happen as a byproduct is effortless weight loss. Now, some people come in and they get great weight loss with our basic protocols, which is increasing your calories slowly, addressing the adrenals and hormones, backing off workouts, and doing workouts that actually align where you're at, your nervous system's at. They've helped people get at. They no longer have Hashimoto's, and a lot of the testimonials you see, that's what they did. Now, the same type of people that got the great results ignored the inner work that we're talking about, the money stuff, the scarcity, the worthiness stuff, the receiving without it being hard, receiving without the struggle. Does it really get to be this easy? Does it really get to be this good? Now I can just be me. A lot of you don't even know who you are. A lot of you don't even would freak out if I'm like, what do you want? You don't know. All you know is you just take care of everybody else. You don't even know what you want. And that's the problem. We'll figure that out real quick when you work with me. But you get where I'm going here. Yes? Yeah, it's landing. I can tell. But the girls who didn't address this, they're struggling. The shame, even worse. They're not with me anymore. They were just with me for this short season years ago when I wasn't so in my power about who the fuck I really am and what I have, what I know, and what I have to offer. Those who walk through the door. Because all you got to do is walk into my world. And I made it so affordable for you. I literally took away the reason you would say no. A lot of you would say no because of the money, because the other stuff's easy. You have time. What you have is a nervous system problem. You have time, but you're going so fast, you're so busy because you're running from something that you're scared of. And then the other excuse would be whatever excuse you. But most of you would probably say money. What is it? Money is usually the issue. Casey, I just don't have thousands of dollars. I want to do your work, but I just don't have the money. And I'll be straight up 100 with you. When I first started buying, I got cold. When I started buying personal growth work, mind you, my first personal growth event that I went to, I put on a credit card. I think I had a 2 max and the tickets were $197. It took me a minute to pay that off. But I went to the personal growth event, changed my life. Okay. The next one, personal, I've always said personal, but let me think. It it was always like, I never just had the money fucking sitting around. I think that's part of the rite of passage as well for people like me who are in this industry. Is you never, I don't know about you, but I don't want to work with somebody who's had it fucking easy. I want to know you've got some substance to you and you know how to get through hard shit, because my shit's pretty hard. So I don't need some flake, you know what I mean? But I remember that one being my first personal growth event. And then I'll never forget paying $2,000 for a course, ever forget that. And I put it all on the credit card, and it was like, it was a big deal. I had been following the girl. I bought some of her low ticket stuff. And I was like, it just felt right. I was like, this was a big deal for me. Changed my life. And I think the most I've invested in personal growth and skill set was 120 grand to work with someone for a year. It was crazy. But for me personally, I wanted to know that I could do that. Now, you don't need to go do that. Don't worry. You really don't. That was all about me trying to find who I really was. And I didn't. I always needed external, always felt like I needed something inside of me, and I needed something because I was incomplete. And look, there's a difference in investing in yourself with someone. There's two ways. There's one to stretch. Like, I'm so ready to learn new shit. I just want to be around people who are like doing stuff with their lives and growing. And I want to challenge my beliefs and expand the way I think and live life and just be in it. That's a great way to invest. But when you invest from need, like, I'm so fucked up and I'm going to do this so that I feel confident and so that I feel the running on, just connecting to this person makes me feel like I can do it. That's fine. Just know you're running on someone else's power source, not literally off them, but it's an external thing that a lot of us need because we didn't have it growing up. So we have to buy that sometimes or hang around people like that until it ignites that within us so we don't need it so much. So there's two types of way you can invest. But I remember investing where it was like I didn't trust myself at all. But I remember not being able to afford that first one, the $200 one, the $197, the $2,000. I'll never forget getting on the phone with somebody. Holy shit. I remember how I felt when this guy pitched me $10,000. He did the phone call with me. Anybody ever done this where you get on a phone call with somebody you want to work with and they say 10 grand? Maybe it was me, because I do have some $10,000 packages, but don't worry. That's for other stuff. I have things for $30. I have things for, and it's good. It's real good. It's real good. That's why tonight, like, I'm so excited to share with you what I rolled out. And I'll tell you in a minute, but the transmission is here right now. But the money, like, I just remember if I really needed, something and it was thousands of dollars, like, I couldn't have done it, man. I could have fucking done it. I didn't have it. And it wasn't because, like, I wasn't resourceful. Like, I literally couldn't do it. And I'm good. Like, I would love to be a coach that had early Casey. You know what I'm saying? So that's partly why not partly why, but I'm just saying, investing in yourself, I get it. A lot of things out there are thousands and thousands of dollars. I know one girl that charges $500,000 for 3 months to work with her. Worth it. But it's a big, crazy thing out there. But I'll never forget when that guy told me 10 grand and I go, dude, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know where I'm going to get what you talking about. I do remember taking out a $10,000 loan with a 30% interest rate to pay somebody to help me build my business. And that was a little different than like personal growth. Like it was like, oh, it's for my business. But just investing in like me for 10 grand, I was like, what? Not gonna happen. But I do remember 2 grand going on a credit card, and that changed me. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Shout out to who here has invested in some good shit with personal growth. Like, it doesn't feel nice when you do that and you do get a lot out of it. I love that. Shout out. So yeah, money is so connected to weight loss. So once I started doing this money work, trauma work, understanding scarcity, dude, I had so much fucked up beliefs. Like, I literally thought my worth and everything was just around productivity, being busy. I was always busy and I loved being busy. It was almost like I identified with that. I identified with always having something going on. Like, it made me feel really good. People that didn't have as much going on, I literally would think, what a loser. I don't know. It's just very strange, very strange. But the scarcity is like, I couldn't rest. I had so much guilt around resting. I felt like if I rested, the world would fall to fucking pieces. Anybody else feel like that? If you rest or just relax, that some bad shit will happen. I wrote about that last night on Instagram, by the way. It's good shit. Go check it out. All these things, and it was directly tied to money. So get this. So there I was struggling, and then I turned into a millionaire. Then I started making millions of dollars, a couple million, not like 10 million. Big difference. By the way, a millionaire compared to somebody that's making 10 million is like $50,000 compared to a millionaire. So it's like a millionaire doesn't mean there's still levels. But I started making money scared shitless, y'all. I remember tripping, saying to these people, mentors I would pay, and I'd say, what do you do with all that money? I was freaking out. What do you do with just money sitting in your account? Y'all, $2 $2. I was used to like, my account would have $2 in it, overdrawn $2. That's what I was available for back then. It's crazy. Because when you become unavailable for that shit, things change. When you decide that you're going to make some fucking money and you're going to create security for yourself, it happens. But it has to be inner security and the external comes through. Yeah. God, I could just go on for days talking about that. Where was I? Where was I in the storyline? We are thinking of the storyline, the money's scarcity. Yes. Okay. So once I started to see that I had all these beliefs around money and that it scared me to make all this money, I was like, damn, no wonder it's like such a struggle because I'm really scared of it, but I'm going for it anyway. It felt very out of alignment. It felt like I was forcing it. Same with weight loss. It's like, even though you know that diet's shit and it's horrible and you're starving and the food sucks, you're going to do it anyway. You're just going to fucking force it. Even though you feel like you don't want to go to the gym and you're really exhausted, you're going to take some caffeine and go. Like you're so fucking up your body. And that money you're going to make, it won't feel good. Even if you lose the weight, you're not going to feel good. It's not going to be worth it. It's like marrying the wrong person. You want to be married to the right person, the wrong person. You want to lose weight the right way or the wrong way? Because if you're still struggling, you're stuck, you've tried to lose weight the wrong way. I have the right way fully. I know now. Same thing with money. So I made these millions of dollars and it felt horrible. It felt so bad because and you could say, yeah, I was operating in the masculine, but there's nothing wrong with the masculine. It's just when you don't operate in the feminine as well and you're in the wounded masculine because you don't trust. It's a trauma energy. Trauma energy is that you don't trust to let go. You don't trust to surrender. You got to focus on how's it going to get done. I need to make sure it gets done. I need to make sure the outcome is what I want. Yeah. Hello, trauma. That's not power either. That's circumstantial power and that's personal. That's just you power. There's so much more power to access that makes things so much easier. So I started saying yes to this because I started saying no to the other. And I thought the whole time that I really did. I thought that I was all about the money. It was crazy. I really did. I thought everything was about the money. And I did it. I finally did. I finally made $1 million. But why did it feel so bad? Because here I was, entrepreneur, and I felt like I was working corporate. I felt like I had meetings all the time. I had to wipe fucking adult asses, mentally speaking, emotionally speaking. It was horrible. And I remember feeling so much pressure. I didn't know what to do with the money. Money made me scared. Like I wasn't giving myself time to, not that you need time, but I wasn't doing the nervous system work, the trauma work around regulating and calibrating to that income. I was terrified I'd spend it wrong. All the same things with weight. Scared to lose it. You're scared to eat more because what if you gain it all back? What if all these things happen? And y'all got to get in the Hot Moms Mastermind. Y'all, it's only $99. $9.99 for the year, and you get one-to-one coaching, or it's $99 for the month. And we get to work together. Y'all, the walls are down. It's just me and you. Used to, you had to book a fucking call and apply and do all this shit, jump through these hoops. It's not like that anymore. You can go right now and get the link and join and be on the in right now and see my fucking name in the Telegram and see all the ladies and get your initial play with a coach. Do you know what this means for us? I don't think you do. This is a motherfucking movement for women. This is a movement for women. You are witnessing the beginning of a movement and evolution for women, empowerment, and weight loss. Doing weight loss the easy way. Weight loss and health the easy way. Like the embodied, powerful woman. It's easy for you now. I'm sorry. There's no longer a struggle. You're sorry. Not sorry. But the money really changed me. It didn't change me. I realized that wasn't all that it was. Same when I went pro. I thought going pro, let me just get my pro card and I'm going to be in. Plug. Ask Skip how miserable I was. That pro card was so empty. And then you're just like, what's next? And that's why I posted that thing on Instagram. I hit every milestone that most people would just do anything for and I still felt fucking empty. It's because same with food, like trying to fill that void. If you don't know how to receive yourself and you don't know how to receive, then you're not going to get the weight results. You're not going to get the love. You're not going to get the money. But how sign up for Hot Moms? It's learning how to receive, and it's way beyond just money or compliments. It's learning to trust you. But here's the thing. How do you even know what's you? That's the fun part. That's the fun part, is finding you. I found myself through doing this work. Everything, my body of work is in the Hot Moms Mastermind. But I'll quit doing the plug on the Hot Moms Mastermind. It's just great. Highly recommended. 5 fucking stars. But the money thing. So I said, fuck it. I switched up business a lot. I did all these things. And I lost a lot of money. House burned. We almost died in the night. Lost $250,000 more dollars. Ended up with 400. Was it 400? Maybe 300,000 in debt. And here I was. I had everything paid off. I was cash flowing like monthly. It was crazy. And then there it was. There was my worst fear ever. I'm going to make all this money and then I'll lose it. That was my worst fear. And then guess what? I was okay. And in the rebuilding is when I found myself. It's when I found myself. It's when I learned to trust myself. And a lot of you witnessed it. A lot of you witnessed, Casey, you really shifted. And it was when I created the feminine course. The Amar, the feminine rite of passage, and I actually created a church that's not a church, but it's a church. So when you join that, it's actually like a donation. We meet on Sundays to do feminine-based thing. But that I get it. Some of you are not ready for that. The weight loss thing, though. The money, I promise you, even if money feels icky for you, I promise whatever feels icky is where we need to go. Because it's only going to be icky for a second, and then you're going to be extremely empowered and lit the fuck up. And you're going to feel so liberated. You're going to feel like this is it. You're going to feel it deep down in your fucking soul. Deep down in your heart, you're going to be like, this is it. You're just going to know. It's not going to be a thought. It's your knowingness, your innate feminine nature. You're going to know when you're knower. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. If you know. A lot of you have been disconnected from that. I was very disconnected from that. And doing this work will be reconnected with this. So fun. But I promise you, start working on your money stuff. Get in money codes. Join. It's like the 5th course down. Money codes will change your life. Addressing your money trauma has in it. Yes, money will be a byproduct, but it's more about the relationship you have with yourself. And what it's going to show you about weight loss, you're going to be like, because you're going to learn how to trust. You're going to learn how alignment feels. You're going to learn how worthiness feels and being capable. You're going to learn what confidence. You're going to learn what being supported is. You're going to learn how to show up for yourself. You're going to learn how to back yourself. And all that's needed for weight. And the point of my story is when I was struggling, like I told y'all for years, when I started addressing the trauma like that I didn't even know about. And I thought trauma was like getting sexually abused when you were younger. I had no idea that we already covered in the beginning of this video what trauma actually is. Once I started addressing that and my money trauma, I'm not shitting you. I had a glow up. A fucking glow up. And it's not like I went making bank overnight. Even though I did go from making 20K months to 90, 100K months within 3 years, which is great. No, was it 3 years? Hold on. 20K months, 40K months was a couple months after that. Okay. 2021. I'm sorry. Probably 18 months. It was probably 18 months to 2 years. I hit the $1 million mark. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. But in that, as I'm healing my shit and being aware of all this money stuff, my health got so much better. My adrenals healed. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, my body, everything changed. You know why? Because Maslow's law is like the basic human needs: shelter, money, safety, security. And if you're overweight and you're sick, you don't feel safe in your body. And I guarantee you, a lot of you right now would say if the weight was gone, you'd feel better. Let's just look at this. What if you had a housekeeper right now? Would that help you lose more weight? Yeah, you'd be less stressed out because you wouldn't have to do the fucking house. Okay, what about this? What if you could get the groceries you wanted and didn't feel bad about it? You could just spend whatever. You could get pre-cut fruit. You could get, what do you call those meals? The fit meals, okay? What if you could, excuse me, I got choked almost. What if you could pay for weekly massages? What if you could pay for extra self-care? What if you could work with any hormone doctor? What if you could get any supplement that you needed it? You see how money is the thing that's going to help you have those things? Yes or no? Did everybody just hear what I said? Would a massage, not feeling guilty about it or spending the money on it, help you? Would just tomorrow not worrying about going to a job you hate and doing actually something that you loved help you? Would having help with the kids from a childcare help you and you don't have to worry about the money? Would having new clothes or a trainer or the answer is fucking yes. So you see how money is controlling your life? And it's causing you to say yes and no to certain things. And a lot of you are like small mind in case you just don't understand. That's old shit. Listen, if I can do it, you can do it. Fucking monkeys can do this. Maybe not, but I'm just saying you're way overqualified and you don't even know it. The old paradigm, I'm telling you, if you don't feel this expansion, the portal we were talking about this going to happen right now, there's 2 types of people. The first person is, I'm just going to stay here. I'm really busy. I'm just a little apprehensive. The ones who are leaping, they're just saying, hey, I trust, fuck this, I'm ready to go, I'm jumping in. That's it. That's the frequency of new. Because if not, you're just staying in the trauma and in the past. But money, you start working on your money blocks. Money blocks. I just told you, if you struggle with your weight, if you struggle and not going into a job you hate, or being a house you don't like, a car that you don't like, getting massages, having housekeepers, nannies, whatever you want, you deserve that shit. You have gifts. You being in your healthiest, healed, most abundant, taken care of, supported, receiving state is going to give more than you can ever give or try to give. Because right now you're run down. Right now you're tired. You let yourself go. There's some shit there. When are you going to surrender? When are you going to trust? It's time to let all that old trauma shit go. That's just trauma, by the way. That's all it is. So if you start working on your money, so I know a lot of you are like, well, where do I do this? Hot moms, just send me a DM. Send me a DM, put a comment in because I can't tell you the link because I may fuck it up. I'll try my best. Casey Ship, CASEYSHIP.com/mastermind. Get in. There's no more gatekeepers. There's no apply or book or, a salesperson. It's not even expensive. Get in. Get with us. Get with our coaches. It's all included. Don't you think you deserve this? A break? Do you deserve a break? Yes or no? Do you deserve a break? Yes or no? Tell me. Do you deserve a break? Yes or no? And if the answer is yes, oh, you know what? Not even. Yes, I did. The answer is yes. Oh, yeah, we're good. Get in. If you deserve a break, let's do it. I told you this is an evolution. This is a movement. You're going to see me. You're going to see me whether it's 3 months from now, a year from now, and it's going to be fucking huge. You're like, damn. Wish I would have got in then because I'm telling you, the shit I'm going through right now, I'm sharing every bit of it. Every bit. I'm doing epic shit. I'm stepping out. I'm doing the things and I have all the stuff y'all are experiencing. And I'm showing you how I am going through it. I'm showing you how I'm leading myself through it. Do you want to be around me? Do you want to be around this energy or not? Would you benefit from being around a woman who's doing epic shit and sharing with you graciously? Because this isn't fun alone, by the way. I'm a fun bitch. I like having fun. You said, yeah, and since Hot Moms, I've started making time for myself more than I have in years. She's receiving herself. What's your favorite course? Wine Breezy. What's your favorite course? I'm telling you, I literally have removed all of the resistance for you. Just step in. Just as you step in, how you step in is how your results are going to show up. The people who get the best, quickest results are the ones who trust. And look, I may not be for you. And let's be real, I'm fucking for you. The part of you that says it's not for you is the part that's just scared of who you're going to become. That's it. This ain't nothing but love, baby. This ain't nothing but self fucking love. That's it. But yeah, if you don't do shit tonight, start working on your money stuff because your weight is tied to your money. You deserve money. You deserve to not have to try so fucking hard for money. A life of ease exists because I feel like there's some things going on and we need more leaders right now. And you can't lead if you're broken down and all fucked up in the head and living in scarcity and not trusting. And it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe. But yeah, my thing is I started clearing my trauma around money and it really shifted things. Tonight I was talking to a girl. She's got a lot of stuff going on. And we were talking about the money thing with her. And she was like, I can't imagine it. I said, I want you to use this money thing. I want you to play the game with it. I gave her some homework. I said, I want you to go watch the Magic Money Workshop in Hot Moms. And I want you to use that as a portal and a doorway for your weight. Because how you think about money is how you also think about your weight. That it has to be hard. You got to suffer. You got to do all these things. And that's not the case. So you're going to get both in one. But I want you to, because weight to her, the weight stuff felt heavy, but the money felt fun to her. So you kind of got to do what feels best to you. Because I don't want you to force something that doesn't go really aligned. Because you will be eventually ready for it. You said, I'm in reset and restore at the moment. And clearly lots of trauma that I never knew was there. And I'm clearing. Yeah. Nobody knows it's there. Nobody. And if they did, they wouldn't be stuck. That's just all it is. So no shame. It's just if you knew. And then the thing is, that's why people are stuck is they don't know what they don't know. I don't know things I don't know. I got to learn them. This says accepting the help instead of convincing myself I needed to keep figuring out on my own was huge. Ooh. And she's a therapist. We have plenty of therapists, by the way. Yeah, it's like coaches paying coaches. I've got so many coaches that stalk all my shit for 2 years now. And I'm like, bitch, when are you just gonna, why do you have so much pride? Like, this is how you vibe. Each girl has different gifts. And it's not even about you need something from me. It's would you benefit just having me in your life? Is somebody you knew? Yeah, that's pretty much it. What helps you girls say yeah? What helped you say, yeah, I need to be around this energy? Mind your life heart fully. Your face looks familiar. Are you in Hot Moms? I did heavy sumos today and I'm feeling it. That's why I keep moving around and stuff. But we're doing it. If you don't have the Hot Body app, by the way, it comes access. When you do Hot Moms Mastermind, it comes with the Hot Body app. You don't have to pay for you free custom training. And you have a coach. Holler. Therapists. You said yes. Mind your life heart fully. I don't know what emojis mean. Are you in it? Yes or no? God, I don't know what emojis mean. Therapists have so much egos about being helped. Oh girl, doctors are the worst. Nurses and doctors have also been horrible. Honestly, also coaches. I would say nurses and doctors, some nurses and doctors, the more medicine-y they are, the worse they are. But now I have very open physicians as well. It just depends personality. But they all think they know everything. And it's, look, fuck, man, it's just stupid to say that. It's just Yeah, just stupid. But I talked about that today about how they'd get so triggered. Doctors would get so fucking triggered when their patients are not getting results, but then they do the things we do and the doctor says it's stupid. I'm like, okay, that's why they were stuck with you and they're getting fucking results with us. So eat a dick. But they stop eventually going to those doctors. And then you get these naturopaths and shit that went by to do the Dutch test. I'm like, yeah, because they fucking make money off you. And that's why. And sure, can you get results, whatever? But you ain't fixing shit. You're just doing one little symptom. Like, listen, I'm not bashing shit. Go do that. But then when you're ready for something else because your mom died or whatever, you put on 10 pounds. Okay, that's where we come in. And now you have to do your hormones all over again because you didn't really try to do it yourself. You just took these things and you get it. You get it, man. It's about increasing your emotional intelligence overall. But to leave this message is don't sleep on the money work. The money work is directly related to the weight loss. Even if you think you don't have any money blocks, I dare you to play with some of the things we talk about in money codes. And also, if I looked at a woman right now, I've got plenty of money, but she's struggling with something else, I'd say, okay, let's do this. Instead of no, let's just pay for this to get done. No, I can't do that because then there's either going to be judgment. There's something tied to the thing that's tied to the weight. That's tied to there's something in the way and we will gladly show you and then move that shit. You will move that shit with the things that I give you. Okay. Now I know I have thrown in hot moms all throughout there, but I did want to say, and this is a very long life, but care, I'm supposed to industry standard is like, you need to go on there and in the first 2 seconds, give them a hook. So they want to just stay there. And then you need to do it this way and this way. So I'm like, Jesus, I don't even show up. Fuck it. I won't even show up then. This says, oh, within 1 week, I started getting random free shit and it's all connected. Yeah, it really opens you up for sure. Some people, everybody's different. Don't get it like, where's my free stuff in May? That energy is what I need coming to you. But yeah, hot moms, here we go. I don't even want to go over what it comes with because it's just not important. Here's the deal. It's just fuck it in. It's stupid and expensive right now. Stupid and expensive. Send me a DM, hot moms. Comment below this video, hot moms, or I'm in, or tap in, or something. It's also in my bio. You just go click the link in my bio. It's right there. Get in. We'll get you a one-to-one coach and get started. Get started on Reset Restore. Get started in money codes. Honestly, I feel like most of you should probably start with Reset Restore and then go to the boundaries. I think that boundary course, honestly, Reset Restore and that boundary course will fix you up like a fucking, you won't even know. You don't even know, girl. Do it right now. Do it. All right, well, I'm going to hop off here, eat some dinner, and then write because I've got a lot to say. It's been real. I'm so excited for those of you who are going to join us because like I said, you're going to see me and you're going to wish you would have joined. You're going to wish you would have done it because I won't be doing this forever, by the way. I'm definitely going to, I've got plans to not do this forever. And those of you who have been here since 2020, and those of you who used to trade with me in 2012, know that Casey's right. She moves quick and she does not bullshit. The time is now. Your time is now. Just choose it. Just decide what it is that you're claiming. Things are going to come up. You have to be strong enough emotionally and aware enough emotionally to know that it's old shit coming up because you said yes to what you truly desire. And resilient as fuck in the course, we show you how to overcome that shit. Just say yes. It's stupid and expensive. Get in and never look back. I'll talk to you later.